Hello, friends. Welcome to our last week of our Generosity Challenge. And today we're moving into the last chapter, which is called Sealed by Faith. And as I read through this and thought about it, I was reminded of a former parishioner of mine who was a complete atheist before they came to our church. And they ended up, a friend of them had invited them to come to church. And so she headed out, and this was kind of before GPSs, and she ended up going to the wrong church, which was our church. Her friend was at another church, and she came to our church, and she felt an urge to just stay. She stayed, and in doing so, she found something with us, and she ended up coming and joining, and then started to take on leadership roles. And ultimately, she ended up going to seminary. And though she does not serve in churches, she's married a guy who is a pastor in a church, and she serves as an executive director in a nonprofit capacity. Being sealed by faith is the faithfulness that we are so attuned to what God is doing that we are willing to listen to that voice and take that step and do the thing that God says. And so that's what this last week of moving into generosity means, is that we're inviting folks to be prayerful, as we've been talking about, and to be willing to listen, to follow, and allow God to work in amazing ways. Because when that happens, then literally our lives can be changed, just like my friend Jen's life was changed because she listened and found out it wasn't the church she was supposed to be in that she thought, but it indeed was the exact church she needed to be in the exact place. And in doing so, she was blessed, and she is a great blessing to the world. One of the things that there's a great quote that I love that I thought I would share with you as I end this video is the author says, listening to God with a willing heart requires courage, but the result is transformational, not just for us, but for everyone whose life is impacted. And so, friends, as you go into this last week, you will have received today, hopefully, you will receive if you're here, you'll pick up your estimate of giving cards, which is in your stewardship packet. If you're not here today, then we will be sending those out tomorrow in the mail. We invite you to pray over those, to genuinely and intentionally ask God what it is that God needs you to do and how it is that God needs you to respond. And then be willing to take that risk, to do whatever God says. And then let's see what God can do to us and through us as we are sealed by faith and faithfully follow God's lead to bring joy, hope, and love through this great church. Thank you all very much, and we will see you tomorrow. God bless.